I'm writing a paper on a drug performance enhancing drugs for an English class. Um, I'm actually going to the Georgia Southern website because it's the most accurate website that I usually go to. Actually, I'm logging into my Georgia Southern now, and I will be going to Galileo because that's where most of the students at Georgia Southern gets their information. And I am actually having difficulties logging in. So just bear with me and I'll be here. And I am in. What's good about Galileo because you can actually click on scholarly articles to find the good material, the ones that got accurate information. So I'm actually browsing into trying to find some articles about um, performance drugs. And the first one is dealing with sports, and sometimes sports is good because there's some issues with sports players. I usually read the abstract just to see if the article is good because it's instead of scrolling the whole article, the abstract just gives you the basic information, so you get an idea if this article might be useful for your topic. And if this article is good, I usually just save it and just go on continue searching for other sources on Galileo because you don't want to have one source, you want to have several because sometimes you want accurate information. One source is just not enough. Actually, I picked another one and I'm browsing through it now. And so I'm opening another browser. Um, Sometimes I go to Google and to search the online databases and see if some of the articles on there matches up with some of the ones that you find on Galileo. Um, I usually do not try to rely on Google as much as I do Galileo. You sometimes you can't find a lot. To me, I can't find too many scholarly articles on Galileo on a topic I'm doing, and and uh, and it takes me a while to figure out if the information is useful. Also, Galileo is a good it's easier to source your material on Galileo because everything's set up so nicely. So you do a little bit more research on citations and stuff with the searching it online. Sometimes I have to use the OWL to actually make sure I quote the quotations right. Um, it's easier. It can be easy to mess up on quoting. So the OWL is a good resource. And I'm having problems going to the OWL, but I'll just continue to do the research what I need to do because I have a deadline to meet. So I'm actually in one of the articles, and it talks about athletes in the past, and it could be good because there's some issues with baseball players and other sports players using sports enhancing drugs. Um, and that could be a start to some stuff you could add into your notes. Um, First thing I usually do when I do my notes, I just write down what's important, write down the article I have, or either I print it out. And if I do it on Google, I usually just try to write the correct citation for it. So when I do make a reference page, I will have the correct information. All of this is just notes to prepare for my paper. And once I get all my information together with my scholarly articles, I usually try to get at best five. Sometimes it might take more, especially if it's a broad topic and I need more information, and I'm just not getting a matchup on my information. And on regular articles on Google, I try, like I told you earlier, I will get probably about four. But if it doesn't kind of match up with my information, I usually just kind of toss them aside sometimes. Yeah, dates. Dates could be things about the past. That's usually good. I'm actually going to another website. Instead of using it just for sports players, you could do it among other things. Um, and I'm researching that now because you like to have other sources instead of just one, unless you're doing that particular topic on just sports athletes. I know I had a question one time. It's a girl asked me about another topic about the same topic but a different kind of aspect to it. So you like to have a broad the overall view. So if you ever do a presentation, um, ups, doing a speech, a 5 minute presentation to a class, you'd like to have more aspects to it than just one, so you can better answer the question. I'm actually going to another article. Let's select these points here. And this article is talking about children, um, the effects, medical effects. That could be a good article because it tells you the effects of performance drugs. And when you talk to your audience, you could explain what the drug's performance actually do. That could cause damage to, kind of like a medical sense. So your audience could be informed. Which I'm getting this one on Galileo. And this article talks about drugs overseas in Uganda. You like to get different perspectives from different countries. That could be a broader topic, but you could add a little bit of that. But if it's if your main focus is a particular topic, you just want to stay on that topic. You don't want to make it too big. Um, this could be useful. You just have to see what's in here. If you can incorporate anything. Sometimes statistics help. Um, if you do a research, sometimes a survey could help, but it all depends on the topic. In this particular topic, they already have statistics on different drugs like heroin, steroids, um, morphine. So things like that could always be helpful a person to do a presentation. If I was to do a presentation about this particular topic.